What's going on, Full Circle Fitness fans? Here we are again with another Fitness After 40 video. Now today is all about core. I wanted to do a well-rounded core routine for all my Fitness After 40 crowd out there that's both safe and effective on your joints and easy enough to do at home. Now you're going to have some limited equipment, and that equipment is going to be a gym mat. We're going to need some dumbbell weights, probably recommend anywhere between 5 to 15 pounds. And you're also going to need a stability ball. Okay, with that being said, we're going to have 5 exercises that you can do. Each exercise is going to have to be done for 1 minute with a 15-second rest in between. Again, 1 minute, 15-second rest in between for a total of 2 to 3 rounds. Now, we're going to show you everything as we usually do, 1 full round, and then you have the choice at home to whether to do it for 2 more rounds or 1 more round after that. So 2 to 3 rounds total. And you're looking for these challenging core exercises. These are all some of my personal core routine exercises that I do that tax everything around that center of your body. So we're talking lower back, we're talking abs, we're talking internal, external obliques. The core functions in so many different dynamic ranges of motions that you want to make sure that you're hitting all of them. You're not just doing a simple sit-up, you're doing twisting side to sides. But a lot of times as we get older, when we twist, we put more stress on our spine. So we wanted to show you some exercises that you could still hit all those dynamic ranges of motions with your abs, but safely and effectively. That's the whole point of these videos. So let's go through it. We got 5 exercises coming at you in about 30 seconds. So let's go ahead and set up and get ready. So we've got all our equipment available. Now we're going to get right into the routine with our first exercise, a plank to a knee touch. Remember, all of these exercises, all 5, are for 1 minute each with a 15-second rest in between, okay? Let's go ahead and get in position with our hands and toes, and we're going to cross just like this, hand to knee, all right? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go, okay? So as you're doing this, just make sure that you're keeping your hips as square as possible. As you cross these and try to touch your hand to your knee, your bodies and your hips are going to want to sway side to side. Try to prevent that by keeping a nice, strong core. Okay. Don't let your lower back dip down like this, too. Keep it up tall. Keep your glutes squeezed. We've got about 30 seconds left. Also make sure that your shoulders are right about at your wrist level. Okay, you don't want to be sitting too far back like this. We're almost there. Keeping those abs tight. All right, take a breather. Okay, we're going to rest for 15 seconds, and then we're going into our next exercise, which is reverse crunch side to side. Get in position and let's go. So we're going to lift and place to the side. Lift and place to the side. Making sure we're lifting that butt up each time. And it's not just a normal reverse crunch. We're lifting and moving it all the way to the other side before we let our butt touch the ground. If you want to make this even harder, you can do the whole thing without letting your butt completely rest on the ground. So that's a little progression. If not, you can just tuck up, lift, place to the side, and keep going back and forth. Those lower abdominal muscles, those deep intrinsic core stabilizers that are very, very important for our pelvis. Just keep pushing. It should be burning right about now if you're doing it right. Okay, we're almost there. And rest. Okay, 15. Let's get into the next one. Single leg bridge with weight. Okay, so you're going to take your weights. We're going to go ahead and get ready. Lifting one leg up. Now, since we're doing 1 minute, you can do 1 minute on each leg, or you can do 30 seconds on each leg. What I would recommend that you do 1 minute on your weaker leg
and 30 seconds on your stronger leg if you know which side is weak and which side is strong. When you do things unilaterally like this, you'll see which side is weaker. So then you focus on that side a little bit more. Okay, and you should definitely feel that glute and that hamstring firing. A little tip is that when you're doing this bridge, if you bridge back this way, as opposed to just going up and down, you'll feel it more in your glutes and then your hamstrings. If your leg gets tired, you can cross it up top here like this too, but keep pushing, okay? Squeezing that glute. We're almost at a minute. And time. Let's rest for 15. We're gonna go to the other side. And just for making things even on this video, we'll do a minute on this side too, but again, on your own, you can do a little bit shorter time on your stronger leg. For pushing not only up, but back, putting the weight on the heels. Squeezing those glutes. I know you feel it in the hamstrings, but squeezing those glutes too. You can also let the dumbbells rest like this as well, instead of like this. Whatever feels comfortable for you. But just adding that extra 24 pounds right here, what I got right here, really taxes that glute and hamstring. Now, if you're feeling this in your lower back, you probably want to try doing it either without weight or lighter weight, because your back's compensating. Okay, and again, if your leg gets tired, you can cross it up top here, but try to keep it up the whole time if you can. All right, it might be harder to raise your glute up on one side as well. So keep pushing. We're almost there. Hold that last one and relax. Woo, if you want a good one to work the hamstrings, glutes, and lower back, that's a great one to do, okay? Okay, now we're gonna get into prone back extension. So back extension on the ball, hands down, toes, and let's do it. Raise it up. So when you're doing this exercise, make sure that you're squeezing your glutes at the top part of the motion. Right there, okay? You don't wanna over hyperextend, okay? It's really bad for the back. Again, the point of all these exercises is to reduce pain and improve your posture, reduce inflammation. This is a great way to strengthen your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back without the stress of heavy weights. And I tell you what, 1 minute of this, 2 or 3 times, you're gonna be feeling it. I always like to keep my toes flexed down. Don't point your toes, okay? Squeeze. Squeeze, and you can change your angle a little bit if you dip down a little bit more, okay? You can change that angle. Or come back up. Just be careful not to hyperextend your lower back too much. All right. Take a breather, and we're gonna go into our last one. After a 15-second rest, we're gonna get into a crunch with a leg extension raise, okay? One of my favorite ones to do. All right, so we're gonna raise our legs up about 6 to 8 inches. Now, the higher you raise your legs, the easier it'll be. The more you keep your legs lower, like this, the harder it'll be. And when you're crunching, I like to put my hands across my chest, keep my eyes on the ceiling. If your neck gets tired, you can put your hands behind, but try to keep your hands here if you can. All right, you can flutter kick while you're doing this. You just wanna really focus on keeping those legs fully extended out the whole time, okay? It's a real good burn for the lower abs, and then you're complementing those upper abs with the crunches, okay? Ooh, 10 seconds. And time. Burn, burn, burn. One of my favorites. Okay, well, again, go through all 5 of those exercises 2 to 3 times. All right, with the 1 minute, for the duration, and then a 15-second rest in between. It doesn't give you much time to rest, so you're taxing your abs more. All right? And again, if you like it, let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions for future Fit After 40 videos that you want to know different muscle groups of how to do it by reducing pain and reducing inflammation and improving your posture. How do I tax those areas so I'm not doing more harm to my body than good as I get older? Let us know in the comments below as well. And as always, be safe, be active, and we'll see you soon.